All right, serious time for the midday mix-up. You guys watch the news, like I said.
Yeah.
And you seen that there's no indictment for the officer that shot Michael Brown.
Yeah.
And all hell broke loose everywhere, not just in Ferguson.
I couldn't get home yesterday.
You couldn't?
No.
Oh, you were stuck in that?
You're 580,
Yeah.
huh? 580 in Oakland got shut down. There was tons of businesses. They got their windows broken into. I just seen a video a little while ago of people breaking the windows at Smart and Final downtown, taking stuff out of there. Like, you know what? Like, I kind of like me and my chick. We kind of like talked about this last night and everything like that because it's an issue that everyone needs to talk about, and especially when it comes down to the point of people's reaction. You know, we can't force the government to do anything apparently, and like I understand, like I accept the fact that people they disrupt things, like they'll shut down the traffic. They'll do stuff like that. I know it caused you a big delay. You couldn't get home and stuff like that. But when it comes down to...
But you were aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
So
I had
was
to
the
take
biggest
international
thing.
home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When it comes down to burning down buildings and
Yeah.
breaking windows and lighting people's cars, like I saw a car, like a parking lot with like all the cars lit on fire.
But see, my thing is like they're doing that, but you're doing it in like your neighborhood.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
What is that? Like, what does that
Like
do?
you burn down
know what I'm saying?
Walgreens, and then when you got to go pick up your medicine,
You can't get your meds.
Exactly.
You're like, oh,
You ain't
about
shopping
that.
at Smart and Final for a couple weeks now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
There goes
you're
your grocery
burning
store.
down like
Exactly.
stuff that benefits you, and not to mention like what did the people like if it's like a small shop like I
Exactly.
did, like I saw a picture of like a guy's like liquor store
Uh-huh.
that got completely destroyed, and he was just standing there, and they're like, "Sir, are you okay?" And he was just like just looking down, like what can you do? Like, and it's sad because what did he do to deserve that?
Yeah.
Like, what did he do? Why is he having everything that he worked so hard to get just destroyed? And it's like, what did you really, like, get out there? What message did you really get out there?
For real.
Like, let's be real. Like, what did you really, like, get out of it? You know? More than, you just got more
Just
pain.
created more of a mess.
Yeah, and you just, like, brought more pain to someone else. It might not be a life, but still, it's something that they dedicated their whole life to.
There's
you know?
ways. I mean, I've seen people post like, boycott the whole Black Friday. Which, I mean, I don't see how that's going to help at all. That's just, I understand there's a lot of people who are against, like, the corporation. And the
for sure.
man,
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
But, I think there's other, like, you know what? Honestly, the freeway thing, I think was dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I
mad at
agree
it.
with
That
it.
was dope. Now, like,
Shut it down. Shut down everything. Shut down the bridges. Yeah.
That would have been the dopest thing to do, period.
Rent some vans. Everyone just hop out.
Yeah, and just hop out and shut down the bridge.
Yeah.
But you know what? Have a message behind what you're doing.
Exactly.
Like, when you're saying it, like, make sure that you're actually communicating, because there will be, like, media. There will be, but have someone really saying why you're there. And what you're...
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't just,
absolutely.
like, do it because you're trying to, like... Say,
I mean,
like,
we
shut down the bridge just because.
We all know what the message is right now. We all have a good understanding
but
with
not
police
everyone
brutality.
really knows why they're doing it. They're just doing it to do it.
Yeah.
To jump on the bandwagon, so to speak, and to see what they can take out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, why?
I believe there are several people out there that was like, you know what, I'm finna go. Like, cause I'm watching the looting and stuff like that. They're running out of the store with bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Like it was like a kid, like 12 years old. She has a bat. She's in front of McDonald's, and she turns around. She's like, "Hold on 1 minute," and she starts tapping the window little by little till it breaks, and everything like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I saw a picture. I don't know if it was this, because I've actually seen it before, but like there was like these guys that broke into, like, it looked like a Foot Locker or something, and they were running out with hella pairs of like Jordans. Yeah, but it was like something that was kind of like brought up this time around, because it's kind of like same scenario, like they just grabbed stuff, but it's like, how is that doing anything?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, absolutely. So, look, man, if you guys are going to be out in these streets, you guys going to be out doing this crazy stuff and everything like that, make sure you guys, like, watch out for the mom and pop businesses. Because I got a friend that has a business in downtown Oakland that he's struggling to keep, like, to maintain. You know what I mean? Like, sales ain't the best thing right now.
Yeah.
And now you got people breaking this dude's
And
windows, knocking
you
his
don't know
doors
what they're
down, taking
going
what he
through.
has. It's not cool, man. It's not cool.
Yeah, you don't know what they have going on in their life, and there you go, like, doing this, and like I said, like, you're doing it for your own personal greed. You're not really doing it to say anything. Because the way I feel is, think about what that family, what his family's feeling, seeing all this happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's not doing anything positive. That's not making them feel better. That's nothing.
You know what's funny? Like, I was at TFK last night when I was, looking on Instagram and Twitter. And I
Seeing
saw
everything
the
going on, yeah.
And I was kind of like, we were talking, and I was with J.E., the promoter, and he was like, what did you expect? And I was like, yeah, right? Like, what did we really expect?
Yeah, for sure.
Did we expect the outcome to be different?
Absolutely
You know what
not.
I'm saying?
We knew what was going to happen.
And what was cold is they were supposed to announce the verdict at, like, I think it was like 6 or 7 o'clock or something like that. But they waited. And it was kind of like you knew what was going on. It was kind of like preparation. Like they deployed like the National Guard and they did all that. So it's kind of like, okay, we already know what's gonna happen. And
Absolutely.
they knew too what was gonna happen.
I heard that apparently USA Today leaked their website updated like 3 or 4 hours earlier than expected to where it already showed what was gonna happen, that there was gonna be no indictment. So people were taking a bunch of screenshots and stuff like this. So they knew in advance. So going back to with the businesses and stuff like that, sometimes I think in the back of my head, okay, well, if you guys are mad at the police, why don't you go to the police station?
Right.
But they're gonna have that whole line of cops protecting that police station.
Yeah, but
you're not gonna get to the police station, but they're gonna let you knock down.
But you're gonna go to your neighborhood shop, your neighborhood store, your neighborhood.
The cops aren't gonna
stop
them. The cops aren't gonna stop them.
No, they're not gonna stop them.
They're gonna stop them from going to the police station.
Yeah, don't mess my stuff up. Go mess up what you guys use every day, but don't mess our stuff up. And you know what? They go and they do it.
Yeah.
And okay, the next day everyone wakes up and then what? And then what?
It's all bad right now.
Exactly.
It's bad. It's not over.
Nah.
It's far from over.
I know it's not far from over, but I hope that people really I hope as far as the looting and everything, it's done for good.
It's happening.
It happened
right now.
last night. I hope it doesn't keep happening.
Yeah.
I really hope people get some sense into themselves. Because I mean, there's a mixture of people that really feel like they're making a difference by doing somewhat of that stuff, and then there's those people that are just doing it for their own personal greed, and together, just not a good look.
But there's definitely people that's passionate about this situation that have been paying attention to it the whole entire time,
right?
And that are really angry and really upset about what happened.
No, there is.
I mean, I see it. If you want change and if you want something to happen, then people need to stand up. They need to go to towns meetings. They need to go to city halls. They need to go write their governors and senators and presidents and ask them, tell them there needs to be change. There's power in numbers.
Yeah.
With numbers of communities coming together, we're a democracy. You know what I'm saying? We have to be heard. But we're not being heard when we're damaging and we're destroying not just our communities, but our reputation as people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like now when you see, little young black men getting killed, what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a problem. Everyone's going to be upset. Everyone's going to be mad. You know what
I'm saying? So, what can we do to I heard somebody say, instead of just having these cops go out on the go to police academy and do 6 months of training to be a cop or whatever, why can't they go out and get law degrees, you know what I'm saying? So that way they know the rights and of people, they know human rights, they know constitutional rights, they know everything before they make that quick decision, to pull out a gun and shoot somebody. Can we pay them more so that way they don't feel that what they're doing isn't worth, I'm going out every day and risking my life to somebody who could just pull out a gun and just kill me because I'm a cop.
The thing is, bro, all cops ain't like that, though. I have a couple of friends that are cops, and they tell me not this particular situation. I haven't talked to anyone about this particular situation, but especially when the Oscar Grant thing was going on. 'Cause I got a few friends that are OPD, someone in San Leandro, they had to go over into Oakland to be on the front line and stuff. They're like, bro, what we understand, they understand what's going on, and they're like, well, I wouldn't have did that, and they weren't gonna go on record saying that. And possibly lose their job, because that's just the way things work. You go on record saying something you disagree with another cop's actions and stuff like that, then you're going to have a bunch of other cops against you and stuff like that. So it's hard for some of the cops as well. Because some of them do feel like what happened was justified. Everything was cool. And some of them are like, wow, what's going on? You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Only thing I know is please stop burning down, small businesses. Go take out a Walmart. Don't take out a Walmart. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Don't go knock down a store that barely has any merchandise in there, just trying to make it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Just be safe out there tonight, and think twice if you're going to think about doing something bad.
Yeah.
I guess you could say bad.
Don't do anything bad.
But, there's other ways. And don't feel like you have to go down to that level at all.
Because you don't.
Because you will not be heard that way. Trust me.
No, you won't.